Love, light, and blessings. Shamanic Hour Priestess here, and I wanted to make this quick video because I'm going to be heading to bed. But I wanted to talk about some new services, some things that my spirit guides have been wanting me to venture into. So when you go on my website, shamanicawapriestess.com, in every one of my videos, the description box has the link to my website. So literally all you have to do is click on the link. It'll take you directly to my website. If you click on store, it's going to tell you the different services that I provide. One of the main services that I provide, I am a psychic. So I do psychic readings. My readings are psychic. When you book a psychic reading, that's exactly what you're going to get. I'm going to connect to your past, present, and future. I'm going to tell you what the spirits are showing me. I'm going to give you time frames. I can channel the thought of others, so I can tell you what he, she, or they is thinking about you, and things like that. I can help you if you want a reading on relocation, if you want a reading on love, whether it's, finding love, existing love, is my ex going to come back, anything to do with love, I'll do a reading on that. Finances, money, career, anything you could think of, I do a reading on. Family. So anything you want to do a psychic reading on, I can do those for you. The way that I do my readings, they're live via Skype. So I don't provide email readings or anything like that. I prefer doing readings through Skype, or you can do it through the phone. If you're within the United States, I can give you a phone reading if that's something you're more comfortable with. You have the options of you turning your camera on or not. I like to have my camera on, but you can also choose for me to have the camera off and just listen to my voice. So it's whatever you want to do. So you don't have to have visual in a Skype session. I have clients that don't turn on their camera, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I've also had clients that I just call in on Skype and I don't turn my camera on. Because some people do find that distracting. So whatever is your preference, that's perfectly fine. But I do provide Skype readings or phone readings. And I do time sessions. So the more time you book, the more, of course, it will cost. So I have 10-minute readings, which are designed for quick readings that you may have a couple of questions here and there, and you just want in and out. You're not looking for something really elaborate, even though I can cover a lot in 10 minutes. So that's a very popular reading that people do book a lot, and things like that. It's also a good way to test me to see if we have a connection, so that's good too. Then you have your 20-minute reading. You can do a 20-minute reading. You can do your 30 minutes, your 40 minutes, and your 60-minute reading with me. And that's the psychic readings that I provide. So you have your 10, 20, 30, 40, and your 60. So you have 5 different packages you could choose from. I also have something called a consultation reading. And so a consultation reading is designed for if you're looking for a root worker. I am a root worker. I practice conjure. I also have been initiated in the lower initiations where I work with the Orishas, so Santeria background, and also a Voodoo background. So I am a Voodoo Sant as well. I'm also have a background in Espiritismo and shaman. So I have practiced and been a part of various different Afro-Caribbean paths. So that's, so I do perform all types of love work. I can do love work, bringing back an ex, so reconciliation spells, drawing new love, binding spells, do as I say, binding his or her nature, their nature, fidelity, all that kind of stuff. I do love work in that sense. I do money spells, drawing money, removing love hexes, removing money hexes. So I do uncrossing spells, crossing spells, open road spells, obstacle removal spells, relocation spells, things like that. So I do all types of different types of spells. I work both hands, the right and the left. So I don't have a problem with manipulating certain things, because at the end of the day, my loyalty is to my clients. But I do require a consultation to see what spirits want to work with you, to see and to also explain the different price points. So once I do a reading on your situation, we'll discuss pricing and all the details that you would need to know in order for us to do the spell work, and then you can decide whether you want to work with me or not. That is completely up to you. Consultations are not refundable because you do get a reading with it, and I did invest time into that. Okay, so, but I do require a consultation before I work with anybody. This is something that works because then it gets you better results, because people tend to sometimes not be so forthcoming in the situation. I need to know everything. The spirits will tell me everything that I need to know in order to give you a more successful outcome. And also, I'm someone, when I work with you, I like to have open communications. I do update you, things like that. You can ask me how everything's going, as long as it's not 20 times a day. You know, sometimes I'll tell you like, hey, wait, I'm going to give you a report once the work is over and things like that, because not too much to report unless something that's really big to report. I'm pretty much not going to report too much until like the ritual's almost done and things like that, where I'm writing down notes and, you know, that good stuff. So yes, so I do require a consultation for spell work. I also perform something called a spiritual investigation. A spiritual investigation is, so if you want to work with any type of ancestral spirits, any type of deity, or anything like that, this is going to tell you which deities are pretty much in your spirit court, who wants to work with you, and when you're starting out your spirit path, you know, what are the spirits that want to work with you in order for you to get successful results, should you choose to follow some type of spiritual path. So it will literally let you know what ancestral spirits you have, what loas, orishas, you know, things of that nature, ancestral spirits, all that kind of stuff, saints, whatever the case may be. You will find that out in a spiritual consultation. So it pretty much lets you know what spirits are walking with you. Another reading that I am offering is an angel reading. And the spiritual investigative reading has been fabulous. Like, everybody loves them. So they're very highly emotional, exciting, and all that kind of stuff. So angel readings. So angel readings, I would channel angels. I will let you know what angels want to work with you in a specific area of your life. This is also not a predictive reading, just like the spiritual investigative reading. This is a reading about healing. What do the angels want to heal you with? What are the blockages that are preventing you from living your best life? So this is more of a healing type, intuitive counseling type of session with the angels. I did perform one of those. I was really excited. Somebody actually bought that reading because it's a newer reading, and I loved it and they loved it. So I was really happy about that. So I used to do a lot of angel readings before, so I'm happy that I'm getting back into that again. So I do have angel readings in my website. I also have something called a past life reading. So in a past life reading, we're going to look at all your past lives, or at least your most significant past lives, right, in this session, and see how that plays into your life now. Are some of the things you went through in a past life stopping you from living your best life? What is that creating blockages? What can you learn from these past lives in order to remove blockages and to manifest the things that you want? So it's a very healing and very high vibrational type of reading, where you can kind of pretty much see what other lessons that our spirit guides will want us to know through the past lives that we've lived. Because a lot of things, not only ancestral karmic things can affect us right now, so can the things that we've been through in our past lives. So they do tend to have influences on the persons that on the people or the persons that we are now. So past life readings, I love doing those. Really excited. I've had some people book that already, so really excited about doing that. I also have a new service, a new reading, and I just put that up in the shop today, and it's called your Wounded Warrior reading. So a Wounded Warrior reading is pretty much a reading. So if you're someone who's a healer, someone who's empathic, so someone who has any type of abilities, someone who works with other people in a spiritual basis, like you have clients or you serve other people, exchange energy with other people, or you're someone who's planning to do that, this is the type of reading that will help you to heal certain things within yourself. So sometimes as a light worker, as a spiritualist, as a root worker, as a spiritual being, we also have our own trauma. So in order for us to help other people, we need to know what blockages we have. What are the things that spirit or the ancestors, the loas, the orishas, whatever deities that you serve will want us to work through in order for us to be the best type of healers and spiritual beings, so that we can best assist other people if that's something that we're being called to do. So it's kind of going within yourself and working on certain things with yourself. So it's a very intuitive counseling session. specifically designed with anybody with any type of declares or any type of intuitive abilities, healing abilities, anything like that. So that's kind of a wounded warrior reading, especially if you're planning to work with others or you already do. Sometimes we just need to go within ourselves and there's things that we need to work with. So that's your wounded warrior reading. I also am doing a new type of reading that I'm offering on the website, and that's your energetic reading. So that's pretty much, I'm going to read your energies. Are there certain spiritual points that need to be healed? What are the things in your life? So I'm gonna literally read your aura, your energy, what is there any type of energetic work you might need? What are the energies, the spirits saying that you need to work on? So this is me literally just reading your energy, seeing what the spirits guide have to say, seeing what pretty much all the spirits have to say about what you need to work on. What type of vibration are you? High vibration? Are you giving a low vibration? Are there any type of chakras that need to be balanced? Is there any type of blockages that needs to be worked on, removed, karmic, anything like that? So this is pretty much a spiritual diagnosis. Like what do you need? Like what do you need? What color is your aura? Like those, if you're into those types of readings, this reading also will cover, maybe there's a crystal or maybe there's a herb, maybe there's something that you can do, something that the spirits are going to give you advice to do in order to work on. So if you're feeling very low vibrational, this will be a really good reading to do, because then you'll kind of know what it is that you need to work on. I'm also offering some workshops. Okay, so one of the workshops that I'm offering in June of 2020 is Connecting with Our Angels workshop, and that's in June of 2020. Some people have booked that. So remember, with all my workshops, seating is limited. So make sure if you actually want to take this, that you book that soon as possible, because once all the seating is filled, I'm going to close that one, and I don't know if I'm going to do it again. So because I have so many other classes and workshops and things that I want to do this year, so this might be a one-time thing. So I'm just saying, if you want to, learn to work with your angels and things like that, and build that relationship, and possibly heal some things within yourself, and kind of have an angel practice going, and things like that, this will be a really good workshop for you. It's a 2-week workshop. And then the second workshop that I've created is your Wounded Warrior workshop. So if you're interested, so these are people that already are practicing some type of spiritual path. They have their basic knowledge, whether they're a witch, a shaman, whatever spiritual path you are. So this is someone who's already practicing something. If they want to kind of work with others and do things for other people, this will give you the tools. This will help you go within, work on certain issues yourself, so that way when you are offering these services, you are in balance and you're coming from a good place, so you can have successful results, and be able to work with others. Or even if you don't want to work with others and serve others, you can take the workshop. It's a 3-week workshop to do things for yourself. You know what I mean? So this one is all about healing yourself. This is not a how to practice any specific spiritual path. This is more of the tools that you would need to stay in balance, heal yourself energetically, and things like that, and kind of working with yourself, keeping in balance so that you can better serve other people, or even better serve yourself. So very healing. I also have a shamanic energetic healing session now. I used to offer them before. They were very good. Everybody loved them. So that's back up in the shop. It's on sale for limited time only. So you're getting almost half off on it. So just saying, that's like my little quarantine special. So if you want to get some energy healings done, we can definitely do that. I am a shaman, so I can definitely do that via Skype. I've had successful results with that. And pretty much that service includes a consultation reading, so we can see what we need to work on, and then you will actually get your healing session afterwards. We will schedule that as well. So that's your shamanic energetic healing session, okay? So that's all I wanted to say. Those are my new services. So there's 14 different services now. And always will be my psychic readings, always are available, my time sessions. And then you have your other specific readings packages as well. So that's all I wanted to say, guys. So much love, much light, much blessing. And if you want to work on a one-on-one basis, shamanicarawakpriestess.com. And you can book any one of those services and work with me one-on-one basis. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And until the next video, bye.